Joby, got one? Get me, I'm making this thing happen. I don't know.
How did your gift find you?
Treat me like she's in the mood for me. And you're in the mood for me. In the mood for me and you.
This is me jumping in because you are my friend. So worthy, I don't feel of something this real. I had to lock the door twice in case you wanted more. Ice and fire, babe, right here. My gift found me in my mother's womb. I'm not telling you that because I remember, but I'm telling you because that's the only place that it could have. First of all, my mother is a singer as well. She's an organist of 30 plus years. She's classically trained as well. And I was almost born on the organ, as she would say it. When I was 3, I was in the church singing. It wasn't until I realized how me touching the piano and voice coming from me, that's when I realized, oh, this is something that, can't nobody take from me, that I have to have in my life. Is the only thing that's gonna, be the way that I can explain myself to others, and that was probably at 7 that I just, was playing around and then really started to take things seriously. And because I was in the choir, it was like mandatory. Mom was the choir director and organist, so I had to be in there, but I never disliked it. I just thought it was what I was supposed to be doing. So I later learned that this is a gift. This is something that was given to me, and I got to use it,
I first met the wonderful, incomparable Tree G at Mojo's 3 years ago, and she was striking and just beautiful and sincere and extremely talented, very confident, and I was immediately drawn to her. I had to meet her.
And she just has an amazing energy and just an aura about her. It is very appealing and very attractive to others.
So I met her at my house. She came to my house one day and we sang, and the girl was Tree G. We sang for like 8 hours or like 9 hours, just non-stop. I had my guitar, we were jamming out, then Tree pulled up her phone and started performing some of her originals, like some drafts and things, and it was like, our friendship was like, I don't know, it was just like, have you ever built something that couldn't be broken? That was what happened that night. Like, as soon as that night happened, it was just like, okay, I know she's gonna be my friend forever. Like,
we're on Glide. I wake up in the morning and she will just sing good morning to me. And I mean, she brightens my day. I mean, I love this beautiful woman. I met her at, I think it was Houston Tillison. They were having a poetry slam mixed with a little bit of music. And I introduced myself to her. She sat down. We just vibed. And then she got on the microphone.
There was about 4 of us. We were just getting ready to leave. And she said, "Is that a grand piano?" And just sat down and killed it. I didn't even know what she was singing, but my heart was in it, my soul was in it. I was sitting next to her. I was like, okay, you start and I'm just gonna run with you. I was like, oh shit, I don't know where to jump in, because she was just on a different level that I couldn't even compare with, and she is such an amazing spirit.
And when I first saw her perform, I was sold. I was a #1 fan, her #1 fan, and I've been supporting her ever since.
I'm seeing her perform. It just kind of was like it took your immediate attention. It demanded your attention. It didn't matter what was going on in the room. You just had to see this girl perform.
But when she was on the stage, I was in the back of the room and she started singing and she just pulled me into the stage and I just sat there and I stared at her the whole time. And I cheered for her and I yelled at her. I was so happy because I was like, I haven't heard a sound like this before.
There is no other performer like her. It's not just her voice. Like, she commands your attention, and she's gonna take it. It doesn't matter if you didn't come for that. She's gonna get your attention, and you're gonna love her.
As extravagant and amazing of an artist is even more so the type of friend that she is. So I love her, I adore her, and I'm sure and certain, Austin, Texas, that if you don't, you will too.
People don't really change. They just become more who they really are, and that's all she's been from the moment that I've met her. Her energy has always been constant. To meet her, you'd never know she was having a bad day. You love her, or rather we love her energy and that calm that exists within it at the same time. Whenever you see her go on stage, her power is pretty much unquestionable, it's undeniable. And you may not know where she's going with it, but you don't have to because she does. When it's her show, all you do, it's like life. You're just glad you're there. You enjoy it for the time you have it, and that's pretty much it.
There is no when Tree makes it. Like, she's gonna make it. She loves music like oxygen, you know? So I'm always gonna have her back. I'm gonna be one of her supporters, and I'm there for her. Best wishes.
Working on my relationship with God. Working on my relationship. Working on my relationship with God. Working on my relationship. Trying to work harder. Trying to work smarter. Ooh, I'm just trying. Can I try? You try. We try. We all try. Let me tell you, Tree, you have to try. It's written all over your life. And you don't have to try, 'cause your light is gonna naturally shine. Oh, you don't have to try. You don't have to try.